Hi, I'm Ian Blackburn, the host of LearnAboutWine.com, and today I'm going to turn you on to something new and exciting from New Zealand. This is a brand called St. Luke's, and we're going to taste their 2006 Marlborough Sauvignon Blanc. The reason I chose this wine is that New Zealand has done a fantastic job of importing some real quality Sauvignon Blancs and developed a reputation in the category. But now the market's ready for the next tier, the more artisanal wine, the wine of place, wine with more complexity, and ultimately a better wine. St. Luke's is a new offering. It's a new brand. They're an established growing family that has been growing fruit for many of the top brands for a number of years, and they decided to isolate on some of their better fruit for this prestige bottling. Only a few cases are made, about 800 cases, and so that makes it a very small production, especially when you're comparing it to the major brands that deliver 2, 3, 4, 500,000 cases of wine to the world. So this is an estate wine from Marlborough, and I want to share with you where that is. Marlborough is on the northern tip of the southern island, directly across the bay from the southern tip of the northern island, and a town called Martinborough. And when you're buying Sauvignon Blanc, you'll notice wines from both areas, and they are definitely different, but they have New Zealand iconic flavors and nose. There's no mistaking a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. When you're tasting wines from France, like Sancerre, or California, Napa Valley, or Santa Barbara Sauvignon Blanc, they all express true, genuine place and origin. And New Zealand has got this very expressive style. If you haven't tried a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, this is really the pinnacle. We're going to taste it together. We're going to open it, and first thing, we'll talk about screw cap closures in the future, but there's absolutely nothing to be afraid of with a screw cap, especially with New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. They've mastered it. We pour it in our glass, and you can see the light color expressing its youth. It also tells us there's probably not a lot of oak being used in this wine. We're going to swirl the wine to wake it up. What's amazing about New Zealand is that almost candied nose, big, ripe lemon lime, very expressive of the place. With this higher end offering, you get a little bit more depth in the wine, a little bit more of that earth accent, white stone, rock edge. I'm going to taste it now, my favorite part. Just really deep and rich. And that's what makes New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc so compelling. This is a wine that can be drank all year round. It's perfect with oysters and fish. I love this wine with sushi. And I think this is the kind of wine that I like to turn people on to because it's unique, it's special, it's a wine of place, it's artisanally made. Suggested retail is around $30. Through Wally's, we're able to offer it at $24.99, and I believe that in its price range, it delivers a lot of value. It's more expensive than most New Zealand Sauvignon Blancs, but again, it is unique, it's special, small production, and there's definitely more complexity, more layers, and more richness, and I really recommend it.